Fighting Lord Vader. Are we gonna do this or what? Listen, I am not your voice actor monkey. You will listen. I am Emperor Palpatine. Now rise, Lord Vader, and let's do this, Engine Masters, for this so-called channel. Did you say Engine Masters? Yes. No, I think we are in the wrong place again. What? Ah, dagnabbit. Lord Vader, I'm gonna put a GPS inside that helmet of yours. As you wish, my master. Let's go. Oh, hey everybody, it's Rob from Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. I just seen a couple of weird people walking out the door there. I don't know. I don't know. They keep wandering in this studio. Some old man and his oversized kid in a Halloween costume. Anyways, hey, I don't know what that's all about, but lucky for you, you're watching Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Tape delayed November 4th, 2023. And wow, there's a delay between what's happening in my hand and the actual video. That's strange.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Anyhow, drink again. It is Saturday night, November 4th, 2023. And I'm Rob from Old Style Classics Baseball Cards.
And I'm not.
That's my channel. And, well, no, that's my wife. This is my channel. And, yeah, what do we got for you folks today? Boy, had to work again. I made a special video for y'all this morning. It's another reveal, and maybe I'll post it in between these so that you understand what I'm talking about. But I did mention it in last night's video, but I don't think I'll spoil it yet. I'll let you enjoy the video. It's only like 45, 60 seconds long, something like that. Alright, so today, where did I go?
Target.
Did I go to Target?
I got this candy.
Oh yeah, I went to Target today. Wow. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I ate lunch at the Super Taqueria. And then I went up to the Sunnyvale Target because I wanted to get my wife a present. Because I keep forgetting to get her this Tolly's candy.
Tony's.
And that keep thinking it's called Tolly's, but it's actually Tony's. And I knew that, but I said it because I always say, see, when you're not paying attention, folks, that looks like Tolly's, doesn't it? You know, they got this stupid thing in here, makes that look like a U almost. Or you're just like me, whose attention deficit disorder makes you think that that's Tolly's.
Yeah.
I thought it was Tolly's, and that's what I kept saying. And then when I got to the store, I was like, oh, it's Tony's. But I bought her all kinds of candies. So she's going to do a reveal here. But first, let's see if she has anything to say to you wonderful folks.
Hattie.
That's it?
That's it.
You want them to watch?
Yeah, I said that I wasn't you.
Yeah, but they don't want to hear you say
Hi.
There you go, folks. Now she's doing her reveal of her baseball cards. She had a whole baseball card day. All right, but she just didn't like being around all the people. So I got the variety pack. Now I knew that she liked that purple one, which is like pretzel toffee or something like that.
Chocolate pretzel. Oh,
Chocolate
pretzel toffee. This is the one I like.
Yeah. And when I looked at this box, because I was in a rush, I thought this one was that one. And then, I'll get these other ones so that we could taste these. And it turns out that's not the one. I guess it's a parallel.
And that's blue.
Yeah, so that's your parallel variation short print of a completely different chocolate than this one.
Blue in your camera, but it looks purple.
Yeah. So nevertheless, this stuff's pretty good. It's as thick as a brick.
Yeah, the only bad part is breaking it off.
Yeah, it's got some stamp, like their logo in the middle.
Yeah, I think it says Tony's across it.
And it's not like where it's easy to snap off in the middle and then chocolate goes everywhere. You know how chocolate is when it crumbles up and gets all over your clothes and instantly melts. Yeah. But it's pretty good stuff. And then we got these other ones to give a try. It looks like, what is this one? That's either cinnamon or red licorice. That's orange or grapefruit. That's purple grape, I believe. And that is one of these two is the marijuana, and the other one's asparagus, and that's charcoal. Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. So this one is, I don't know. Well, I guess we can read the back, huh?
Yeah.
Choco Lonely.
Choco Lonely?
Isn't that what that says?
Milk chocolate. Oh, Choco Lonely, yeah.
Yeah.
But they all say Choco Lonely.
Yeah, so that's...
Tony's Choco Lonely?
I don't get it. Here we go. The nutrition facts. Hello? Is Lord Vader in there? No. Oh. Sorry. Is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. He drives me nuts. I got you. I have a boss too, dude. All right, see ya. Hey, folks, if you don't see this here, then you won't see it anywhere because I'm the only one weird enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm not the one that closed down the mental institutions.
What?
The crazy people used to be put in like mental, like Shutter Island.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah. I kid people. I kid because I'm a goat. I don't know. Oh yeah, I gotta show you guys this picture that I saw on Facebook. All right, so we got milk chocolate, this red one here. So it's not cinnamon or licorice. Milk chocolate caramel sea salt. That's the one I had today. That one's really good. Milk chocolate nougat. Sounds good. Dark chocolate almond sea salt. Maybe. I like dark chocolate, but almonds. Milk chocolate hazelnut. I like hazelnut, but she doesn't.
Yet, my coffee of choice at Phil's, other than the iced mint mojito, is the Filtered Soul, which has hazelnut.
There you see it. It's peculiar. It's just because she's afraid to try.
No, never say never.
Dark chocolate 70%. That's the other one. All right. And it's apparently good until March 2024. I don't eat sweets very often, except for Twinkies and Twizzlers and Ho-Hos and Ding Dongs and oatmeal cream pies and Nutter Butter and
he likes the cheap
and Reese's and so otherwise I really don't eat sweets. But she's more of a snob.
Yes.
And we got to try these because they're really thick. Anyway, so hand that over to her. Then got her a couple of these. They're kind of expensive. I think they're like $6 a pop. And that variety one's like $10.
Piece for the whole night.
I'm not complaining about the price. I'm just telling the people what it cost. If I did, I wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
But anyway, she deserves some candy. But there's a couple of her baseball cards today I got her. And while I was at Target, what else was I getting? Oh, just some stuff for work.
Uno.
Oh, I got some Uno in case we get bored. Anyway, yeah, let me lower this brightness. It's kind of extra bright tonight. Oh, I got some soap and shampoos. Those Buchanan ones. I like a couple of those ones. The Naval Diplomacy smells really good in the bottle. The squeeze, like the what is body wash. The bar soap, eh. Then I got the other one, the Midnight Swim. I just used that. It smells pretty good. But I got the Naval Diplomacy 2-in-1 conditioner shampoo, and that one's pretty nice. It's clear too, which is kind of funny. Usually those conditioner ones and all that are all that kind of white, and I usually don't like those.
White.
Well, you know, like the
Cream.
creamy color, you know, because it's like too much conditioner or something like that. And I was able to pick one of these up. Not that I wanted to, but that's all they had for baseball cards. And I really kind of stopped doing Panini since they've really lost everything. But let me find something here for you folks. I thought this was funny, so I showed my wife this. In honor of daylight savings, or the end of daylight savings, I was just looking at my friend's post on Facebook. I usually don't do these kind of things, but this one was funny. It took her a few seconds to get it, but alright, so we'll get to that in a second. But here, check this out. Don't forget, folks, today you got to set your clock back an hour. But even though we're setting the clock back an hour, that doesn't mean that anything above 11 is now pretty good or sort of good or epic. No, the scale doesn't move back, the clock moves back. So just so that we keep my little grading scale here consistent. But you got to put your clocks back tonight, and according to my computer it's 10:29 p.m. but in reality it's 9:30, folks. In just a few hours the magic of Superman will go back and turn the earth back just an hour. Oh boy. Alright, so here you go. Turn back time 1 hour this Sunday. Share with your friends.
That's a good one.
That's pretty stupid. I love stupid. Like minds think
Who are you
alike.
calling stupid?
The post.
You said you love stupid.
Oh,
I
no.
thought you loved me.
No, I love my bag.
Your bag?
Yeah.
I'm your wife.
Yeah. Hey, sir.
Thanks for bringing
Thanks
in the
for
bag.
bringing in your own bag. Hey, that's my wife. All right, everybody. Already 13
Get
minutes
to
in it. All right, the joking's over. All right, so I got this Panini Select 2023. It's got Bobby Witt Jr. there on the front. They've pretty much lost the licenses. It's not that I don't like Panini. It's just that they kind of don't have anybody anymore. But to give you guys something different, before I got no eBay stuff today, so that sucks. I'll be waiting on Monday at the earliest before I get anything. Yesterday we picked up the Andre Dawson 1978, and I took that last night when I was going to take a shower. I let the hot water run in the shower, and then I let the sink hot water run and got it all really what's the word?
Humidity?
Yeah, the humidity. I got it all you know, where the mirrors and all that were foggy, all fogged up. So I got it all foggy in there, and I left the card sitting out on something so that those corners and everything would get humidified. And then I put it in between. Have one of these things here. One of these plastic. It's a magnetic thing. It's usually something that you get from work or something. I think my wife got this for some award or something. Like they would put in there, you know, like congratulations on 3 years or something like that. But it opens. It's got the magnets just like that. One touch. So you brought this in there. Open this. Let this get all humid, and then put the card on top of like a pill bottle, so that the edges were hanging off, and let it get kind of humid and a little moist. And then the plastic had some condensation on it too. And then boom, covered it up, let it sit out for the day. And then when I took it out earlier, so if you watch yesterday's video, which was super funny, so I strongly suggest you watch that. So this 78 Andre Dawson tops, first one I've ever had of this one. Dawson's my PC guy. And I had a little issue up here on this corner. I think I need this brown thing though for you guys to see. I remember. So on this corner up here, we had some kind of like little lift, like something poking out, and a little bit of a thumb pinch or something, indentation. Then of course you could still kind of see a little bit of that edging here, which looks like it was like a rough cut, like a cut with a wire or something like that. But it's on both sides, so I think that's more an issue with tops cutting. But then this one here definitely had a little bit of definitely a thumbnail, a little bit of a bend, not exactly quite a crease. So if it's not like completely creased, and it's just got like one of those little bends, some humidity and putting it in between something heavy like this plastic thing I showed you will sometimes kind of pull those up and out. The humidity gets into the paper and it kind of, you know, just, well, obviously if you got a little humidity in there, so technically the water particles are in the paper and it forces the paper to expand, kind of like when rice is cooked or oatmeal or like popcorn or something. It kind of fills in some of the space and it kind of forces that little pinch out and back up, and then you got the pressure on it from that plastic and it's keeping it flat. So then what happens is that little bend will push out, hit the plastic, and then it'll kind of fix itself. So if you got mild, I mean, even if you have a real crease, like, you know, if you even have like one of those real creases along there, you can do this and it'll definitely make it better. I mean, it can't do anything about paper loss or, you know, any of the spots that, like, when it bent and then the print ink separates from the ink that it's, you know, like let's say there was a crease here. So weird, this camera is running so slow. Anyway, you know, if you bent this in half, then the ink along that line is going to separate from this side to this side. And then if you were to get it to come back, you're still going to have that line where the ink doesn't come back together. It's not like a puzzle, you know, but it'll definitely make it look better. So, there you go. That's the front side of this card. So, I think I show you pretty good, decent shots of these in the previous video. So you judge for yourself what you think there. And, you know, like I said, doesn't look like there's much you can do with those sides. Now you can slightly, you know, like the water that collects on the mirror, like the fog, you can kind of just dab your finger on that, so it's not wet, but your finger's a little moist. And just gently you can boop, boop. You know, just that tiny bit of moisture on your hand, boop, boop, and like kind of pull it towards the corner. so that you're just getting slightly, just a little bit wet, just not wet enough to where any water soaks into that and discolors this or something. And then let it get the humidity. Put it between something that's obviously not going to damage the card, you know, like something too small. And let it dry out. And the water's going to do its little miracle. It's going to expand inside that paper. The paper is going to wants to go back to the shape that it was in before. And you start to lose that crease. And you're not altering the card by any means. The card was altered when it was bent. So all you're doing is unaltering it. If you want to look at it that way, some people might be like, well, aren't you altering it? No, I'm not trimming anything. You know, it's just like if I got a fingerprint on my Chrome card, I'm going to wipe it off, regardless of what any idiot says. Like, oh no, you got to pull it out of the pack with white gloves and the tweezers or something like that. Never touch the card. That's stupid. I mean, these cards are meant to be handled. If I got a fingerprint on my card, I would wipe off the fingerprint. And if you were sending something in to get graded, you're not going to leave all these fingerprints all over it, like a piece of chocolate that we're just eating and I got a smudge on that. Am I just going to leave it on there, or am I going to try to wipe it off? It's the same difference. You're trying to undo something that was done. And I'm not, you know, don't trim your cards. Don't try to color in anything that's missing or try to fix that ink separation. If you did have something like that, that's altering a card, and that's devious. But doing this is more like getting your card back to its best self. But if you don't like those kind of things, then you don't have to do that. If you want to leave a fingerprint on your card and send it in to PSA, by all means do it. I don't send cards for grading. I don't collect graded cards, and I don't sell cards. I don't trim cards. I don't alter cards. So this is for my own benefit. And I want the card to look the best that it can. So, and this card's only worth a few bucks, even if it was in perfect shape, you know. So, you know, all I would be doing was taking a card from $2 to $2.25. So, yeah, and it's like that. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that you know, the physics of that. So nevertheless, that's one I picked up yesterday, and thinking it's looking pretty good, and I might give it another round with the humidity, because you can almost just see a line in there if you get in close enough, if it would focus. It's you could kind of see the remnants of where that line was, but it's not pinched or folded anymore. So there you have it. So we got this Andre Dawson 1978 second year card, the first one of himself on a card. I got the red Allen and Ginter X Mini Andre Dawson numbered to 5. Found number 4 on eBay today. So we'll talk about that. And then I also got the Carlsbad Caverns Mini World of Wonder and the Acropolis in Athens Mini World of Wonder card yesterday. So we got those to look forward to. Going to put this card back. I don't want to damage it because we're done looking at that for now. But hopefully, you know, hopefully we can see the difference from one video to the next. And like I said, I'll probably give that a little more humidity again. I suppose if you're careful, you could like use a tea kettle and just from a few feet away, kind of wave this in front of the steam that's coming off. Or even if you had like a steamer for your clothes, then maybe just little bits. But you should probably take a crappy card that you don't like, you know, that you would just be willing to throw in the trash, you know, just some random 87 Topps card that you got out of one of those repacks from Walgreens of some dude that you've never heard of, and you're not too worried about destroying one of those cards because there's like 10 million complete sets. You know, then you could like maybe try it on those things before you do something with a card that you care about more. But there's that. So that's off to the side for protection. Got this Panini Select and this blank thank you card from one of those people. The World of Wonders cards, and then I also got this from Mojo Break Shop the other day. I'm kind of chomping at the bit to get in here a little bit. So then we got the setting your clocks backwards, my handy dandy cutting tool, and get yourself some of these tobacco card insert penny sleeves. They're awesome. Alright, so why don't I do this? We're already half an hour into it and I've just been goofing around the whole time. I'll go ahead and stop the video here, because if I even tried to open this, that's probably going to take another 20 minutes. So that'll just be me rambling on about cards and recapping. So I feel like I didn't recap quite enough. I talked a lot, but that's not the same as recapping. So let's just take a quick look at my Andre Dawson's. So there's my 2022 first mini framed autograph Andre Dawson card. Picked up this last week from eBay. And then I finally got one of the relic cards, but this one's him on the Cubs. So that's 2019 Andre Dawson Bat Relic card, mini framed card. But I do want to get one of his jersey cards, and I was searching around eBay today because I had some time to get on the computer and look, and I couldn't find any jersey relic mini frame cards except for just a plain white. So I either want blue or a pinstripe. So I'm not going to just get one that I don't really want. So I got my eyes peeled for that. Also peeled for a metal card, no number, and then some of the mini 2022 colored refractors from Allen Ginter Chrome of Dawson, and the same any of the refractor colored cards from 2020 Allen Ginter. Then I'm also keeping my eyes peeled for that 5x7 2018 Andre Dawson online exclusive, or the gold one, which is numbered 10. Here's another numbered 10 card I have. That's 4 of 10. That is 2018 Allen Ginter mini framed cloth card. So that's 4 of 10. And then just real quick, there's the Topps Archive Signature Series Andre Dawson 29 of 32. I did see a 2020 that I probably should have picked up. That would have been gone good with my little collection, but they'll pop up. And I'm still looking to get a mini Topps Archive Signature Series mini, but I think the minis are the one-on-ones from everything I've seen, so those are not super cheap. Oh, the other thing I was going to talk about, so I don't have my binders under my computer, and so I can't really do anything with that right now. But I did pick up the 2022 stained glass mini Andre Dawson, but he wasn't one of the super short prints in 2022 set. He was just the base card in the Expos. So I did look up the odds today. I looked it up on baseballcardpedia.com, the 2022 set. And so all 350 base cards, which is the short set, which is up to 300, and then that's the base set, excuse me, 1 to 300, and then 301 to 350, the short prints, are available in stained glass cards for 2022 Allen and Ginter, and then 351 to 400 are the super short prints. So whoever's on that checklist, you can also get out of the rip cards, but it's just those 50. So nevertheless, you can get all 350 cards of the regular set of Allen and Ginter in stained glass. And then like the super short prints would obviously only be the 50 players who are on that set. And of course he's not one of those, is what I'm getting at. So to get a stained glass of Andre Dawson in 2022 was the base image, which is what I got. And so I wasn't quite sure how you could how those were distributed for that year, and they were all rip card. And what it does say though is they're limited to 25 each. So the stained glass cards are limited to 25 in 2022. Super short print versions, the 50 cards in the super short print, I don't know what they're numbered to. It might be 50 as well. But so the stained glass is numbered to 50, just kind of like the Brooklyn, not the Brooklyn back. It's kind of like the no number card. There's only 50 of them, but it's not numbered like 20 of 50. It's just one of the 50 cards. Same thing with the stained glass. There's only 50 available. You have one of them. It's just one of the 50. It's not numbered. So then that red mini that I picked up yesterday is hand numbered 5 of 5. Now, had I picked up that metal card that I lost in that auction, that would have been of 3. So that would have been my lowest numbered Andre Dawson card for Allen and Ginter. But since I lost that, the mini 5 of 5 is the lowest Andre Dawson that I own. And then it looks like this is next in line, which is the 4 of 10. Then after that is the PSA graded Brooklyn back that I have, which is a population of 1 on their list, but it's Gem Mint 10 mini Allen and Ginter Brooklyn back, hand numbered to 25. And then I have the no number from, I believe, 2022. So the lowest I have is a 5 of 5, numbered to 10, and the hand numbered to 25, the no numbered, which is limited to 50, the stained glass, which is limited to 50. For 2022, I do have the super short print stained glass mini from 2023. Like I said, I don't know what those are numbered to, but let's assume 25. And then I also have the super short print regular mini 2023 Andre Dawson. I don't know how many of those they have. And of course, I'm not including the chrome stuff that I do have. But I think the lowest chrome refractor I have is the orange, which is also numbered out of 25. The gold numbered to 50. Green 100. Blue 150. And magenta like 200. Something like that. And then like these cards, you just have no idea how many there are out there. I'd have to get a black framed mini frame autograph for it to be numbered, and I believe those are to 10 or 25. Alright, so that's what I have. So at least I had something to tell you guys, gave you a little explanation of something I wasn't sure of yesterday. But I'll go ahead and cut this video off because it'll go on way too long if it already hasn't. So this time on Baseball Card Masters. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be right back, and I will do some select. So I'll go ahead and put that in the screen, and aloha.